people. It's Wednesday and it's the Wednesday edition of Random Source with Maxine. My name is Maxine Misode and I'm here. 10,000 apologies. I'm late. Please forgive, okay? But we do it on a Wednesday. I know how we do it, right? Okay, so we talk any scene, every scene, whatsoever that resonate with us as human beings, okay? Our struggles, our pains, our victories, and all that. So this morning we are talking, naming your emotion. I don't know if you ever heard the song. I feel good, pa-na-na-na-na-na-na. Hey, I know that I will, so good, so good. But there are times you don't feel good, And I used to like that song so much, and it takes you to another level when you are feeling really good, okay? The song keeps giving you this vibe that you know that this is the song you need. But there are times that you don't feel so good, okay? There are times that we know we are not feeling good about anything, everything. And we are talking about our emotions today. Currently, tell me, what's the state of your emotion? Are you sad? Are you happy? Are you self-pitying yourself? Are you depressed? It's like there's nothing happening around you, right? Okay. Or there's something happening. Things are popping. Things are making sense now. You are making major strides in terms of your career, in terms of marriage, relationship. And you are like, God is good. But for those of us who even do not know which of the emotions we are currently experiencing, I think it's a time to dig into our lives. It's a time to dig deeper. For some of us, we are just on the surface, okay? So you're not feeling too well. Things are not going as planned. You wish things could get better, but hey, you're hanging in there. So tell me, are you happy? Do you know it when you are happy? Are you happy for other people? Or that's a difficult thing to do. I know, right? Are you excited when somebody says, "Oh, I had a salary raise," and you're thinking, "Hey, here I am, struggling. Even how to get my salary on time cry is wahala." And people are getting raised. Here you are thinking, when am I going to switch jobs? Okay, is it going to get better? And people are just getting job as if it's easy, and for you it's not, and you are angry with yourself, you are angry with the system, you are angry with people who cannot even offer to give you a job once you know that you qualify. And so there's a part of you that's really angry. You are angered by everything that's happening around you. And so for you, you are not happy, but you are angry. For some of us too, we are just jealous, okay? Why is it happening for her and so happening for me? Why must she always be the one to break the good news? When will I also break some news like that? For some of us, it's self-pity. Okay? We don't even think we are good enough, because once things are not happening for us, the other people who are better than us. And so they are receiving what we should ordinarily receive, but we just don't have them. Whether we like it or not, our emotions have a way of torturing us. Minus happiness, the rest is a lot of hard work. Yeah. And sometimes people would even fake happiness. It's not easy like that. There are times we are not happy. There are times things are not really going the way we expect, but we try to fake happiness. We'll still crack those jokes around our friends. We'll still put in a word that will make everybody lighten up, because we know that this is what we are made for. But see, whether we like it or yes, we can always not be happy. There are things that will get you angry. There are times that you self-pity yourself. You second-guess yourself. There are times that you think that, no way, things has to get better. There are times that you are depressed. You are no longer excited about the things you used to be excited about. Charlie, you know that your energy level has come down. And the same, energy and the same vigor that you had wanted to start the year with, we are in May now, and it feels like your energy level keeps dwindling. It is not like it is even increasing. And just like people will say, okay, because my energy level is low, I would want to take in an energy drink. I want to take in something to boost my energy level. I think it's time to boost our energy level. For whatever state you find yourself, whether you are faking happiness, whether you are angry with everybody around you except yourself, whether you are jealous. And sometimes we say it, you cannot boldly say, Charlie, that car you got, I like it, I'm jealous. Because then it connotes, so that's evil, okay? But there are times we know, you can't see, but there's jealousy in your eyes. Just because you saw something that just struck you and like, gosh, this one has this. When shall we? Okay. So I told somebody that I was going to town to do one or two things. The person just said it jokingly that me, I go to town every time, I don't even bring anything. And I'm like, Charlie, it's a matter of time. Oh. And you know you are just on the move, okay? And things are supposed to translate just because you're on the move, and they are not translating. Everybody says, Charlie, you are always on the move, but nothing seems to be reflecting, even financially. And so why are you even on the move? Then I just remembered and I told the person that, Charlie, and that's what sometimes we just used to assure ourselves that it's a matter of time. Okay, things will change, things will get better. Have you found the current state of your emotion? Do you know what it is? Is it bitterness? Is it anger? Is it happiness? Is it depression? Is it self-pity? What is it for you? There are times you're just like hanging in there and you can't even pinpoint exactly what you are feeling. And somebody will say, sometimes I wake up and I feel like I should have rather been dead because, Charlie, the future for me looks bleak. Nothing seems to be happening for me. And when we think like that, and when we speak like that, and when we go into our rooms, into our private closet, and we beat ourselves to the fact that why, we kill ourselves, okay? We kill ourselves. So for us to not take in energy drinks literally, we'll have to take in some fresh energy. You exhale the ones that keeps depressing you. Then you inhale those ones that will keep you going. It's time to inhale in some new fresh energies like that. It's time to tell yourself that I might be sad this time. I might not be I'm feeling good. But you know that you will someday. Okay? And so for whatever it is, one, I think we should be kind to ourselves. Sometimes we are too hard on ourselves. And we are hard on ourselves because of the sins that are constantly thrown in our face. See, you sat in the class with a guy. You worked at the same place. The person moved. And you are just comparing. And you can't stop the comparison. And you can't stop asking the questions why and the whys. And I think that sometimes we are too hard on ourselves because we think things are supposed to happen for us at a pace that we ourselves have set for ourselves. I hope it makes sense, right? Okay. So, okay, between this period and that period, I should have achieved A, B, and C. Good. That's like an objective for you and for your life. But know that even on the way to achieving your results and to achieving the set things you've actually set for yourself, there'll be stumbling blocks. There'll be potholes. There'll be stops. There'll be traffic situations. There'll be drivers who are not considerate. There'll be drivers who are not selfish, and that is life. But when you begin to figure out what is currently happening to you, you will find it necessary. You find it prudent to be very kind with yourself. I think we are not kind with ourselves, and we are not kind with other people too. Our words to them are not kind. Sometimes we are clueless what they are battling with, and we just spew out things that are not edifying. We spew our sins that would even break them into smaller pieces. And so for whoever is listening, for the many times we have not even been considerate with this kind of things that comes out of our mouth, because we do not even know what emotions the people are feeling right now. The person is looking for a job. The person had put in all effort. And you ask for feedback, the person tells, oh, I've not found a job yet. And you go and say things like you are not serious. Please, in as much as we should be kind to ourselves, can we be kind to the people we meet? Because you do not know the current state of the person's emotions. And so any careless words that are thrown out there has a way of compounding their problems. The second thing I would want to say is that it's normal that at a point you feel sad. It's normal that you feel self-pity. It's normal that you feel that things are not happening the way you expect them to happen. And this should take you back to your objective. Sometimes we are even anxious. And that's one state. Yeah. You don't know if it's going to happen or it won't happen. What if I don't get it this time around? What if it doesn't work? What if? You know that one, right? And currently, what if I don't get that money? What if I don't get paid? And that alone can set you off track. And that's how come scripture will say, be anxious about nothing, okay? But with prayer and thanksgiving, make known your supplications, make your requests known to God, and he will give you the desires of your heart. Is that my words, or that is also part? Okay. So then, we are admonished as Christians not to be anxious. Currently, are you anxious about something? Will that guy propose? Will he marry me? Will he change his mind? Will that man pay me as he promised? Will I get that job? Will there be a salary raise? We are anxious about a lot of things. We are anxious about prices that are gone up. We are anxious about how we are going to survive. We are anxious about, Charlie, will this same salary take care of me now that things have gone up? Let's go back to the objective and put these things in perspective. The next thing I would want to say is that enjoy the moment, okay? You know, there are times that it's like the happiness has gone on break. It is sadness and anxiety and self-pity that keeps punching you. So when you get the opportunity to be happy, please be happy. And happiness, I say, is not dependent on the things you have. Sometimes, see, you don't have tea. You don't have a dime in your purse or in wallet. And people would think, Charlie, all is well with this guy. But you don't know. And for us Christians, we know that the joy of the Lord is our strength. And so for us, our happiness is in our bellies, okay? And then it translates on the face. And the next thing I say is that, see, one of the emotions that is very easy to find yourself wallowing in is jealousy. Jealousy, go she. Jealousy, de papa. You know that thing, right? But you like, now kwa pa, like we sat in the same class. Oh, this one. And sometimes we say things that are very lame, but it is because, see, we have nurtured it. It is ashamed, so like we are just overburdened in our heart, and we just want to let them out. And she got married. Last time, I heard somebody say things that I just want to go marry. I'm like, wow, you don't say that. But the person ashamed so, and so, you know, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth will speak. Please, it is not as easy as I am saying it. But when we are ready and we tell ourselves that we want to be genuinely happy for people, sometimes you say, I'm happy for you, and you are not happy. Oh, congratulations. Oh, you gave birth to a bouncing baby girl. Oh, that's nice. And you know you don't have a child, but you still would have to congratulate anyway. And sometimes you don't even know if it's from the heart. Or on that group platform, if you don't say congratulations, everybody will think that you are the suspect. So, Charlie, oh yeah, let's move. We all move. congrats. There are times you are saying happy birthday and the person cry, you are saying them happy birthday to cry. You are thinking, so your birthday, you want all the world to come to a standstill. And so what is it with this photo shoot and things? There's a part of you that is jealous. There's a part of you that like goes, hey, and you too, this small birthday, you have overdone it. Charlie, the person wants to overdo it. And sometimes we try even to punch holes in people's happiness. And we think, oh, they are not sincerely happy. Oh, they are just faking it. Oh, you don't know. Fine, I can understand. See, no two ways about it. There are people who fake happiness. There are people who are not happy and they portray they are. But can we just take it literally? If the person says they are happy, can we be happy for them? And the last thing I would want to say is that whatever emotions you are facing right now or you are handling right now, problem known is problem half solved, okay? Problem identified is problem half solved. So know your state now. Name your emotion. What is it for you now? Currently, what is your state? And once you know what it is, then you know how to map up strategies so that you can not leave the place but manage the situation. It's times and it's seasons. That's what Bible tells us. There's a time to laugh and there's a time to cry. So know that all the things you are currently facing, okay, are seasonal. You can't be happy all the time. You have to be sad. But know that whatever it is, you just go through it. I don't know why I think I should put this thing out there. Because there are times that we all ask questions. We are all excited about the year, but see, for some things are playing out well for them. For others too, it's like 2019, 2020 is repeating itself. And 2021 looks like 2020 and 2019. But whatever it is, early days yet, identify the emotion and don't allow the emotion to drain you. Be kind to yourself. Be patient with one another. Be patient, paramountly be patient with yourself. Make the strides a step at a time. And please, in the state of you not finding what is wrong with you, find yourself. Find yourself. It's necessary. It is necessary you find yourself. Find what emotions there is. Your boyfriend has left you. Somebody is talking on phone. It is paining you. And you say you are disturbing me. So find that emotion. Find it. It's been Random Thought with Maxine. This morning we are talking, naming the emotions, okay? Sometimes we do not know what we are feeling. We are there like that. Somebody, are you sick? No. Is everything okay? You don't know what to say. They're like, we all have the moments where you don't know. You are just indifferent about a lot of things, okay? And you don't know whether to move forward or to move backwards. But you see, we move, okay? To move, we move. And once you move, you will know that, okay, movement brings results. So start moving. No matter how disturbing it looks, no matter how you have self-pitied yourself, no matter how you think your energy level is at zero, no matter how you think that at this point you have fallen so deep, you are broken, just like Humpty Dumpty. Pick the pieces together. Fix them. Fix it. You have what it takes to fix it. Dig a bit deeper. Dig a bit deeper into yourself, into your current state. Just like somebody will say, what is your marital status? You know it when you are single. You know it when you are married. You know it when you are divorced. And you know it when you don't know it when it's complicated. That is the part. So I don't even like the complicated one. It's just like you are in between every scene. You don't know if you're moving or but don't get it complicated. If you're happy, know you're happy. You're sad. I know people say, I'm not happy. You know it. And so find your emotion and deal with it. deal with it. If it's anxiety, you are anxious about something, what is it that you're not doing right? Find the solution. The solutions rest within you. Sometimes the solution is all around us. Sometimes the solution is just keeping off some friends. That's the solution. People who constantly be mounting pressure on you, undue pressure. It's good to get pressure at a point, but Charlie, some of the pressures is undue. You don't need such a pressure. Sometimes people want you to move at their pace, and you have your own pace. Move at your pace. But whatever it is, make sure you move. Don't stop. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your time. Today is I came to give short and leave it like that, because then you can just soak it in and do the needful. I want you to wake up and say that, okay, we spoke about naming that emotion. You identified what your current state is. And now you're feeling good. You know that you're real now. And then you can scream and say, so good. So good. Thank you so much. And I'm out of here. Bye.
Peny Radio.
Let me show you how I create